Hello, America, and welcome back. We have got an absolute doozy for you today, folks. Stick around for the whole video. You won't be sorry. It is about the Brandon administration sending their nominee for the FCC, Gigi Sohn. Ted Cruz is doing the interviewing, and this is the first time, folks, that we're able to give you credible evidence from the Brandon administration that really gives background and evidence that they do have experience in the job that they're seeking the nomination for. In this case, Sohn, we're going to show you evidence, the communication skills Sohn showed early development years for Sohn. We're going to get to all of that. We're going to play the interview as well. We're going to show you the evidence to say the qualifications of Sohn for this position. You judge for yourself. We're going to do all of that in the next few seconds. And you're watching the Dr. Nasir Shaikh Show. I'm your guest host. My name is Dr. Nasir. Like, share, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell. Let's get to that video of Sohn right now.
Let me ask you, does the FCC have an obligation to defend democracy?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, okay. I'd like to look at chart number 15. Chart number 15, you tweeted, and I'm going to read. I agree that scrutiny of big tech is essential, as is scrutiny of big telecom, cable, and media. And trust me, the latter have played their own role in destroying democracy and electing autocrats, like, say, Fox News. Millions of Americans watch Fox News. You believe Fox News. As you said, this is not a retweet. This is you tweeting that Fox News plays a role in destroying democracy. Do you understand why millions of people don't think you're fair and impartial to regulate communications?
Fox News is not regulated by the FCC.
Now, I have to say something to Ted right now. Ted, there's evidence here that Sohn has got the bona fides to be on the FCC. I know that's tough to hear, but the Brandon administration did unearth this evidence. We have it, and this is what they used to say that Sohn has the experience to communicate and has done this previously, communicate with a lot of people. So let's go to that evidence. You out there, judge for yourself. Tell me what you think, and we'll go from there, all right? Because it looks like Sohn is really Pat from Saturday Night Live. And I think that's who the Brandon administration has nominated. So let's check that out and see if we're right about our hunch. I think so. Let's go to that right now. So we're going to present this evidence. It's about a minute or so long, and it's the evidence for Sohn as to why the experience is there to be on the FCC. You judge for it yourself. It was entered into the records. Let's take a look. We'll go through it, let it play out, and we'll break down the evidence to see for ourselves, okay? Let's do that right now.
Whoever had stolen my diary had left few clues behind, and I was soon on the trail, sniffing out leads. Hey, dudes, any of you guys steal anything lately?
What are you talking about?
Like my laptop diary? It's been stolen and I want it back!
What the hell are you anyway?
Oh, I know what you're thinking. Am I a Crip or am I a Blood?
No. What we want to know is, are you a brother or a sister?
Well, I'm an only child.
There's a word for what you are.
Charismatic?
Spike. What is the word I'm looking for? Androgynous.
Oh, that's right. Androgynous. That's what everyone says about me. Good old androgynous Pat. Pat's always cheerful and androgynous with everybody.
So what the hell are you? A man or a woman? What the hell was that?
Had stolen my diary.
All right, folks. So we're going to go ahead and replay that for whatever. Now, that was going along so well, and we were told that communication was a great skill for Sohn. But when asked to communicate, Sohn ran away. So let's play that. Let's react to some of this, and let's take it apart piece by piece, and we'll get back to the questioning of Ted Cruz to Sohn.
Diary had left few clues behind, and I was soon on the trail, sniffing out leads. Hey, dudes, any of you guys steal anything lately?
What are you talking about?
So see, communication for Sohn, right away, immediate, right to the point, direct. That's exactly what you want to be. She asks the question, hey, you steal anything? Let's see what happens.
Like my laptop diary? It's been stolen and I want it back.
What the hell are you anyway?
Oh, I know what you're thinking. Am I a Crip or am I a Blood?
Now see, that is a great, great question. Always answer a question, perhaps with another statement. And so Cohn eloquently does exactly what's needed by basically saying, oh, the environment, Cohn knows exactly what environment is happening, and asks the question, oh, you want to know if I'm a Crip or a Blood? Communication skills so far going in the way of Sohn.
No. What we want to know is, are you a brother or a sister?
Well, I'm an only child.
Answers the question absolutely directly, clear cut. Are you a brother or a sister? Hey, I'm an only child. So far, experience is winning out for Sohn.
There's a word for what you are.
Charismatic?
Spike. What is the word I'm looking for? Androgynous.
Oh, that's right. Androgynous. That's what everyone says about me. Good old androgynous Pat.
Now, I don't know why Gigi is saying about, androgynous Pat. I think what Gigi was trying to do in this moment was androgynous and patting down the body. That's what I think Gigi meant by androgynous pat down the body, right? So we can go over that again to see if that's exactly what Gigi meant.
Good old androgynous Pat.
There it was. Androgynous Pat. See? That's what was happening. Let's continue.
Pat's always cheerful and androgynous with everybody.
So what the hell are you? A man or a woman?
Now, this is a question that needs to be answered. This could be the defining question for you of whether or not you decide and you can get and convince the senators that you have the bona fides to be in the FCC. So Gigi Sohn, or also known as Pat, let's see what your answer is, how you answer the question, are you a man or a woman, the defining question of the day.
What the
And
hell
Sohn
was
runs
that?
away. Sohn runs away. Now, everything was going so well for Sohn up until this point. And then Sohn just absolutely blows it. So I don't think that evidence that was submitted by the Brandon administration in favor of Sohn does a whole lot of good. But let's get back to the questioning right now. We're going to get to that right now.
Fox News, as you said, this is not a retweet. This is you tweeting
Yep.
that Fox News plays a role in destroying democracy. Do you understand why millions of people don't think you're fair and impartial to regulate communications?
Fox News is not regulated by the FCC. And yeah, I have some issues with Fox News. I also have some issues
Some
with...
issues. Destroying democracy, that's not little. Let's look at number 16. Senator Sullivan asked you about that. You described Fox News as state-sponsored propaganda. You want to talk about vitriolic rhetoric? Senator Sullivan is right. It's coming from you. These are your words. What about Fox News is state-sponsored? You know, you talk a lot about private actors. Last I checked, Fox News is not part of the government. I want you to explain those two words, state-sponsored. Why? Because state sponsors suggest that at the FCC, you would use government regulatory power to go after them and silence them. What did you mean by state?
What I meant by...
So right here, Ted is questioning Sohn on what she means on what. Now we still haven't. No, we don't know yet because Sohn never answered the question out in the field of whether Sohn is a man or a woman. So we don't know. Now it says here, Ms. But I think somebody just made a mistake. It should have been Mr. and Ms. maybe. We don't know. But the fact of the matter is, I think, Ted, you should have kept some of the questioning, okay, to the fact of the matter that everybody really wants to know. Sohn, are you a man or a woman? Communicate that to us. That will let us know whether or not you should be on the FCC. Let's see what Sohn has to continue on to say.
that, and again, remember, I regretted the tone of that, was that they were very, very, very close to the Trump administration. And the two of them were sort of interacting. That's why I called it state-sponsored.
Can I ask you one final question? Is MSNBC very, very close to the Biden administration?
I haven't the slightest idea. I don't watch it.
You don't watch MSNBC?
I do not. I don't watch CNN either. I listen to NPR, honestly. I don't.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's get back to Pat. Let's find where Pat is. There's Pat, okay? There's Pat. And I just want to know where he said that it's state-sponsored. It's crushing, it's stifling democracy, Fox News, because they're so close to Trump. And then Ted asked Sohn, well, what about MSNBC, CNN, the rest of the alphabet news networks? Aren't they close to the Brandon administration? She goes, I have no idea. I don't watch them. I don't watch MSNBC. I don't watch CNN. I just listen to NPR. Okay, that is a crock of crap. We all know that. You're lying through your teeth. We all know that. And for a while there, I think the evidence that was being presented of you of being out in the field for Sohn, trying to communicate to the diverse group of population out there, and I think that was working for a while, but then when you're asked the main question that you're supposed to answer, you run away from it, as do most Democrats and progressives. They run away from the hard questions. So in this case here, Pat, Gigi Sohn, I would have to say that my vote would be a nay, as I think it would be for Ted Cruz. But you know what? It's a free country. Let's see. I'd love to see what you guys think about it. Send in your comments on this. Let us know what you think of Pat, also known as Gigi Sohn, and we'll go from there, okay? Thanks for watching. You've been watching the Dr. Nasir Shaikh Show. I've been your guest host. My name is Dr. Nasir. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you get great videos like this in the future. Hit your comments below. Like, share, and follow us. You know how the algorithms work. And I'll leave you with my final thought, which is always, when you're right, you're right. And when you're left, you're wrong. We'll see you again next time, folks. Take care and stay safe.